a Town Branch S'mores Old Fashioned with chocolate-covered marshmallow dessert.
Goodness.
All the yummy goodness. Let's get into it. Bonus episode. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this bonus episode of the Savor the Burn podcast. My name is Jonathan, and you know who's over here. Mr. W2, how do you do?
Doing fantastic. I can't wait to share this cocktail with those guys.
Yeah. Okay, so the first time we had a S'mores Old Fashioned, was that at
That was
Bullet?
at Bullet.
That was a Bullet.
Oh,
okay.
my goodness.
Okay, I didn't
I'm
quite remember.
gonna pause you right now because
Okay.
you know what? I have a cocktail to make.
Let's make it.
Now.
I got to tell you,
Here we go.
that looked like a lot of fun to make, especially with the fire and the marshmallow.
I can't wait to get into this. How about
Yeah.
we get into this and then you tell your story about Bullet?
Okay, yeah.
Cheers to that.
Cheers, genitals. This is nice glassware, by the way.
I don't think we've officially talked about where you can get the glassware, but
We have not. This is it's sweet. It's bourbony. This is better, I think, than the Bullet version. But that's just me because it's sweeter than the Bullet version, and I like them sweet, if you know what I mean. I mean, this is sweet, like Southern sweet tea sweet.
So
and it's right in my wheelhouse.
So this is a S'mores
Old Fashioned. Yeah.
So it was made with maple syrup.
Mm-hmm.
It was made with a grating of our graham cracker.
Yep. I seen you do it.
On the top,
I seen you.
I put a little pinch of sea salt on the top of it because I like to make it pop.
Yep.
I torched the marshmallow, which you all saw, and put that on top with a little piece of chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
But more importantly, we paired this with the Town Branch Maple Stout Barrel Finished Kentucky Straight Bourbon.
Yeah.
Because it's finished in a maple stout barrel. So, and the sweetener I used in here was maple syrup to make it the s'mores.
Okay. I didn't catch that.
I thought it made sense.
What I keep catching is how intentional you are when you say finished. I keep, because I'm, smooth brained over here, I keep saying aged, right? Stout, maple stout aged. It's it's not aged, it's finished.
To your credit, it is aged a 12 plus months in that maple stout barrel.
See, I didn't know that. To me, that does sound aged, but it's considered whiskey jargon. That's finished.
It is. It is.
And I'm okay with that.
It is finished because we don't have an age statement on this, so I have no idea how long the original Kentucky Straight Bourbon was in the barrel. But when they pulled it from the barrel, it went into a second barrel. That second barrel was the maple stout barrel that it went into, and it was put in that barrel for an additional 12 plus months.
12 plus, wow.
So that is the distinction. So you are not wrong, but the distinction here is, and why we say finished, is that is in addition to the time that it did spend aging in new American virgin oak.
Right. Otherwise, they couldn't call it bourbon.
Yep. So, cheers one more time.
Yes. Deliciousness.
But yes, you were saying we earlier this spring we visited a handful of distilleries. We stopped in at Bullet because it was on my list. I had to have the stamp. We had to go there. It was also on our way. So,
and having had the Bullet bourbon, having had the Bullet rye, my expectations after starting this podcast were fairly low walking in there. But I mean, you walk in there, what a cool little seating room they had. Even the dude sitting behind the desk.
It was an awesome distillery. It was a great experience.
Yeah, and we didn't even get a tour. We didn't talk really too in depth with anybody. I mean, we kind of talked to the guy at the receiving desk. We kind of talked to the guy back behind the.
I got a revolver. You got a S'mores Old Fashioned.
Yeah, the two bartender girls, ladies, women's, that made our cocktails. I mean, the cocktails turned out.
You know what? I have
10 out of 10.
I have a video of that cocktail that I'm just going to go ahead and play.
Yeah, go ahead and play it.
While we talk. But yeah, where we got the idea of this S'mores Old Fashioned was from Bullet. They made this. It's made with maple syrup as the sweetener. It's got chocolate bitters. It's got just a little less, but a little bit of orange bitters in there. And then they, with a torch, they torch the marshmallow right there. They stir around. They did not put a piece of chocolate on there. That was my touch because I've done that on a couple other cocktails.
You got to do it Savor the Burn style.
And it's been fantastic. So why not?
I'm letting mine soak.
Why not?
Let mine soak in that cocktail a little bit.
You torch your marshmallow and then you stir it around a little bit, and so that char gets down in there.
Yes.
And
I see your char's more in yours than it is mine. I'm going to try to move mine down in here.
At Bullet, they did not do this, but I thought if this is a s'mores, there has to be a graham cracker component to it. So I took the grater and I grated some graham cracker right on top of the ice and made that part of it. So
yeah, I think it was a good touch. It was a necessary touch, and it turned out. It turned out really great. I mean, presentation-wise, right now that I've stirred it up a bunch and I got marshmallow, it looks like it looks like a mess. But I'm not above eating a mess.
And Miss Katie made us a treat that.
Talk to me here. What do we got here?
She drizzled some chocolate. Actually, Henry helped with this treat also, so which he was so excited to get into this. But yeah, they melted down some chocolate and got the little bitty marshmallows and put them in little clumps, and then just saturated them with the the chocolate sauce.
And give us a little sprinkle.
And then, they had to put a little bit of a sprinkle in there.
It's a little red or a little green, a little white.
So, cheers.
Yeah, cheers, sir.
Genital.
Reminds me of a moon pie. Just without the...
it does!
Without the graham cracker element
totally
to it. But with this cocktail with the graham cracker in there, which I wouldn't think that graham cracker would still be on the palate, but it is. So this is working together to give me a very moon pie experience. How cool is that?
Big bite out of that, and then a sip of this.
All right.
Oh, those go hand in hand.
Let me give that a little...
Those go absolutely hand in hand.
A little crunchy crunch, chewy chew. For those of you watching and or listening that suffer from the condition called misophonia, I do apologize. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. The way that mixes together and the way I'm talking with my mouth full like my mom always told me not to do.
Marshmallow, chocolate, maple syrup, graham cracker,
bourbon,
town branch.
Not just any town branch. I mean, this really turned out incredible. A maple stout beer barrel aged bourbon. Like, we've had was it Rieger? Jay Rieger and Company that had a stout barrel that we tried somewhere local.
It was not.
It was not.
But no, you're thinking of the Monarch, which was their KC whiskey finished in.
No, we don't have it.
KC Beer Company, which is a German, a local German style brewery.
Yeah. Well, still, I like bourbons specifically that have been aged in a beer, a stout barrel, and I like beers that have been aged in a bourbon barrel. Like we talked about it in one of the previous episodes. The beer company here, Boulevard. They have a barrel, a bourbon barrel aged or whatever it is, beer that I've tried, and it doesn't give me a blinding headache right away. Anyway, and I really do enjoy it.
As we talked about in one of the previous episodes when we got into this town branch, how cool is it that the Lexington Brewing and Distilling Company,
right,
one side of the street, brews a catalog of beers. They have so many different beers that they do. They've got pilsners, they've got pale ales, they've got a handful of stouts. They've got a lot of seasonal stuff.
Do they have those seasonal, so like the fruit or whatever, like the raspberry?
They do a lot of different things. But on the other side of the street is the distillery, where they're doing, I think they do some gin and maybe some vodkas, but they also do a lot of whiskeys, a lot of things. And when they're done with those barrels, they chuck them over the street to the brewery, and they put their beers in their whiskey barrels. And then when they're done, they send them back. And, well, this is what we have here.
This is what happens.
This is absolutely what happened.
And if you haven't seen the review episode on this bottle, spoiler alert, look at that. Does that look familiar? Does that look like the Savor the Burn logo?
It might.
Yeah, we really enjoyed this bottle. We love the shape. We love the contents. It really hit my reduce, reuse, recycle. Captain Planet. DNA. It rocked me. It was really good.
As a whiskey enthusiast, who is not always looking for the bottle that they can reuse as a decanter to maybe you want a bottle to do your own infinity bottle.
Right. And start in a smaller 750.
Pour some remnants of this bottle, pour another one of this bottle, blend your own.
Yeah, I messaged you the other day. I tried my own blend. I tried.
You did.
I tried the Buffalo Trace. I've been wearing the hat. The Buffalo Trace, the OG, and I tried a little bit.
How was it?
It was not my best work. It was a damn mistake. But to that I added in the Glen, as it were. I added just a little bit. Quarter, maybe half ounce. Pour of a
there's that char,
the Balcones Texas rye into it. So I was thinking, okay, so all this malty kind of spearminty kind of yumminess that Buffalo Trace is known for. If I add some of this chocolatey kind of spicy kind of rye stuff to it, I wonder what I'll get, because I love both.
Oh,
well, I mean, I really like the Buffalo Trace.
Does that make it high rye?
Yeah, what it made was a mistake, and I shouldn't have done that. So whatever. So it was an experiment. It's my first time actually.
So what you're trying to say for our listener,
oh boy,
is blending is an art.
Oh, dude, 100%. It's 100% an art form. So the good people at West Bottoms Whiskey Company will tell you that. Our friends at Union Horse Distilling will tell you that. Any distillery out there, master distiller or master of maturation, like the good folks at Michter's, Miss Andrea Wilson. Like, these people know what they're doing, right? Their palates are locked down on specific flavor profiles. They like when they take a sip, when we take a sip, we're trying to figure out what it is that we're tasting. When they take a sip, they know what they're tasting. And so they know what they have, right? And so they know, like a good chef, they know how to blend and combine and really manipulate and pull and push those flavor profiles to meld and come together with a fantastic creation of their own work. So me and my first try, total fail. But you know what? Failure is the best way to learn. How else do you learn?
True story.
You try, you succeed, and you learn. You fail.
You get back on that bike.
And you learn.
And you do it again.
That's right. I'm going to eat this thing. It's had a lot of time to soak.
The char is where it's at on that.
That is an interesting texture. And I am not mad at it.
After it's been soaking in it, it's a little slimy.
But on the outer quarter to third, yeah.
But there's the char that's there.
To me, the char was gone, but the taste,
so good.
Like the texture of the char was gone, but the taste is definitely there. So good. This is a mighty fine cocktail. And
thank you, sir.
Thank you. And thank you guys for watching and listening on your podcast app of choice.
Do you guys like cocktails? Do you like to see us do cocktails?
Yeah.
We had off air. We had a conversation about that. We want to try to do cocktails more regularly. We actually acknowledge
it's been quite a while since we've had a cocktail episode, and I've been missing it. I have been missing it.
We have gotten into a routine of just like jam packing review after review after review.
You guys see this amount of bottles here.
We have a lot of bottles to get to.
All this work. It's work, guys. It's work.
But we have to take a pause and make time, reserve time to get some cocktails in more frequently than we have.
Yeah, because in our review, I frequently ask W2 here, I'm like, hey, so this was good, it had this, that, and the other thing going on. What cocktail do you think would this thing be tailored for?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what could this cocktail really, because the way we do our cocktails, we want it bourbon forward. We want it the spirit forward. We want that to be center stage. We want that to shine.
After this cocktail?
Yeah.
I want to come back to this one as a revolver.
Okay.
Or revolver / Manhattan.
Oh, okay. I was thinking sour. Because I don't know, man. This thing surprised the hell out of me.
I think it'd be great as a whiskey sour also.
Going from nose to palate, it was like I had you watch the review, I had expectations going into this. They were not met. They were not exceeded. They were shifted, right? I mean, because I expected it to be kind of sweet, kind of a deep, stout, like a milk stout. If you're familiar with milk stout beers, that's kind of what I expected. Whatever. You're gonna have to watch that episode. All those things. There's really no way to segue this, guys. All right, so just hold still. You see the Buffalo Trace hat. We mentioned Buffalo Trace before. Earlier we had a release locally, Hy-Vee, Ralph Bondon. I'm not sure that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
He had a barrel pick that he did at time of recording 9 months ago of a bourbon barrel pick from Buffalo Trace. It's just their standard mash, standard Buffalo Trace barrel.
Because this is a Buffalo Trace barrel.
It's just flipped upside down. But it was aged longer, right? So if you look up the aging time for your standard Buffalo Trace release, it can be anywhere from 6 to 8 years, but sometimes it's as low as 4. I didn't know that until I Googled it and came up with these different year numbers. I'm like, there's no way it's as low as 4. How is that even possible? I'm not going to get into the weeds on that because I don't know where the weeds are to get into. So I picked up a bottle. I went on my lunch break. If you're a Patreon, you've seen the hunt video, so it's there. But unfortunately, Ralph wasn't there. But if you've seen it, you know. But that bottle is here.
Oh,
right here, and you see it's got the Sazerac Select thing right here with the Hy-Vee West or whatever. So that's there, and since W2's birthday is coming up super damn quick.
What?
He was going to throw money at me for it. It's not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen. So this one is yours. Happy birthday. But I couldn't just leave it at that. I had to do something a little extra. Oh my God. And you have mentioned liking Whistle Pig. Whistle Pig, like most other distilleries, have limited release options available. And I was actually looking for something Whistle Pig that would have been a limited release. And so this one showed up. It's called...
Oh, shit the bed.
It's called Camp Stock. Wheat Whiskey.
I've seen that one. Oh, damn it.
So, limited edition, solo stove, I don't know what that means. Smokeless toast, I don't know what that means. But,
well, we're going to have to find out.
We're going to have to find out. I expect there to be a full review on this bottle. And you know what? There you go, dude. Happy fucking birthday, dude. Because I know you like Whistle Pig, and we have yet to really dive in, to get balls deep in what Whistle Pig has to offer.
We've done a couple of their ryes. They're huge into ryes. Yeah. They also have some fantastic bourbons, which we have discovered because of the Advent calendars. We have discovered they have some fantastic bourbons. We haven't bought our own bottles to get into, but this being a wheated bourbon and a camp stock, I expect this to have all kinds of smoky charred goodness.
I hope so.
In a wheat flavor.
But I mean, we can expect one thing, just like what I learned with this one here. We can expect things, but what actually shows up is or might be absolutely different.
I do not have my readers.
What do you need? What do you need?
What does that say?
It says Campfire Club. And then down here underneath it says Solo Stove. Solo Stove Toasted Limited Edition. Then over here, pour yourself some more. So, s'more.
Some more.
Yeah. Bah. Then over here, it's got a little WP Whistle Pig sticker. Whistle Pig Farm. And I should have left it that way because it was upside down. No, it wasn't upside down. I can't read the damn thing. So, whatever. But yeah, finished in Solo Stove Toasted Barrels. I don't know what that means. Solo Stove. That's a term I've never heard. I really like
I love that cutout.
The cutout, the cutout on the front. It's
letting the content show through. What is this?
Scan the code. Scan the code for some more details.
All right.
Oh, wow. Well, okay. So I didn't even look on the back here. PCT, I don't know what that means. 85%, 15%.
What is our proof on that?
That's a good question. 43%. So we're rocking 86 proof.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it's a Whistle Pig.
And without looking, I know this is 90 because Buffalo Trace is always 90. Yep.
Yeah, 90 proof, but it's
single barrel,
aged somewhere between 9 and 10 years. So that one's, I'm really looking forward to getting into that one. Maybe we could do a side by side.
My dude.
I think it'd be cool to do a side by side on that one. This one, I don't think there's no way to do a side by side on that one. I don't think.
What would you side by side that with?
I don't know.
We'll just do it.
I don't mean to put you on the spot. Do you know off the top of your head where Whistle Pig Distillery, where does this come from?
I think that's the Northeast, maybe Vermont.
Vermont? You know what? I'll take it. If it's not Vermont, let us know. If it is, keep your damn mouth shut. But yeah, so, all that to say, dude, happy birthday. I love you. Oh. I can't not love you. You're my co-host. You're my bass player. You're one of my best fucking friends. I mean, you're cool as the other side of the pillow. It pisses me off how full your beard comes in, and mine still comes in all fucking Sugar Creek patchy.
Do I need to stop trimming it down and let it just come back in its full glory?
Your beard, your choice.
Leave us a comment.
Yeah, leave us a comment. Let us know what you think W2 should do with his beard. Maybe we'll put up a poll somewhere, like on X, Twitter.
If you've been with us a while, my beard was hella full.
Dude, it was full beard. I think
it was down almost to my belt line. It was pretty darn low.
Like, some people call it wizard beard, but I think wizard, mine, I try to do like the taper to it. I think wizard beard is like full taper way the hell down. Think, the Harry Potter main wizard guy. Dumbledore. Yeah, that's like a Dumbledore. But
there's nothing on the end. Dumbledore.
It's Dumbledore? Huh. Whatever. Anyway, so happy birthday. This Miss Katie, this was a super simple dessert treat. And you know what? We like the KISS principle. Keep it simple. I'm not going to use that last word. But it's very tasty. I'm going to get a bite of it right here. W2, you made a hell of a cocktail.
Thank you.
Town Branch, you made a hell of a maple stout barrel finished bourbon on here. I'm totally happy with it. If you want to know more about the s'mores cocktail, check it out in the cocktail section of savortheburn.com. Just go there, savortheburn.com, click the drop-down menu, and you'll see cocktails. If you're online on desktop, you'll see it up on the very top. It'll be up there. So, I guess without further ado, no matter who you are, where you are, what you're drinking, what you're eating, and who you're eating/drinking with, never forget.
Keep on burning.